What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today, free agency just started and it is 1:30 in the morning. All right, so let's keep that in mind. This is a quick disclosure. The last trade that recently happened was Steven Adams got traded to the Pelicans, which shout out to the Thunder for getting more picks than they already have. But regardless, free agency happened today, and there's still obviously a lot more to come. Fred VanVleet hasn't signed a contract, all of that. But something really stands out to me is what the Pistons have done today, man. I'm kind of confused on where the Pistons are heading right now, which is kind of why I wanted to do them first, because they made a lot of interesting signings today. The Jerami Grant one was a huge surprise to me. I thought he was going to go to a contender. He was going to be a perfect stretch for whoever needed him. But instead, he lands with the Pistons, and it sounds like he wants to be the next Pascal Siakam, which is kind of crazy. But make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a Pistons fan, let me know how you guys are feeling. I'm gonna dive more into my thoughts as we do the rebuild. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, I'm recording this as the Woj and Shams tweets have died down. The last thing that happened was Steven Adams traded to the Pelicans. So if something else happened between the time I'm recording this and it gets uploaded to you guys, it is not going to be shown in the video. So this is the team the Pistons have now. They opened up with giving Mason Plumlee a 3-year deal, which at the time I was kind of scratching my head because he's a 30-year-old center. I felt like this team should be trying to stay young, right? Like, that's what I'm thinking. And then they signed Jahlil Okafor to a 2-year deal, 24-year-old center. You know what I mean? That makes kind of sense, but it makes a little bit of not much sense when they just signed Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee is a good player. Don't get me wrong, but Detroit getting him just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Tony Bradley, they traded for him from the Jazz a while back. They got DeLon Wright in like this 3-way trade or 4-way trade, whatever it was. And they also got Josh Jackson. Let's not forget that. They did have a really good draft for the most part, I would say. And then this one, man. Jerami Grant, like I said, going to the Pistons on a 3-year, $20 million deal. This man must think he's going to be the next Siakam or something, man, because the Nuggets apparently offered him the same contract that the Pistons did, and he said, nah, I'm going to Detroit because I know I'll get more opportunities there, more shots up. Which, you know what? I mean, shout out to him for betting on himself. Maybe he's about to show us something we didn't even know he could do, which is going to be really cool to see, I guess. But this is what the rotation looks like as of right now. So we got Derrick Rose, DeLon Wright, Josh Jackson, Blake Griffin, Mason Plumlee, Jerami Grant, Okafor, Tony Bradley, and Killian Hayes. So obviously, Killian Hayes is going to be a big part of this Pistons future. So I have Sekou Doumbouya, Saddiq Bey. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy with the draft and some of the young pieces they have on the roster. Mason Plumlee might just be a veteran they think can mentor some of the young guys, I guess. But Derrick Rose needs to go. Unfortunately, we kind of need to trade him. He doesn't really fit the timeline of the team, and it's kind of inevitable at this point. He might get traded by the trade deadline or in the offseason during free agency as of right now. But for now, we need to get rid of him. And then there were some also other rumors about Blake Griffin possibly being part of a sign-in trade, but nothing has surfaced just yet. So let's go ahead and trade these two players. That way we can fully commit to rebuilding these Pistons. I'm going to be sending him to the Los Angeles Lakers for Alex Caruso and a first-round pick. I feel like that's a deal that's been discussed a lot in real life anyway, so I'm just going to do this trade. And now we're going to go to Blake Griffin. I don't really know who's going to take on Blake Griffin, but I'm going to get rid of him regardless. He needs to go. So Chicago wants to offer me a 1-year deal and we get Cristiano Felicio. You know what? That might be worth it just to get rid of Blake Griffin, to be honest with you. I'm actually kind of surprised on Joe Harris's contract. So once I run into some of these players that just signed new contracts, I will kind of, go over it. But I am definitely surprised on Joe Harris's contract. That's kind of a lot of money for what he brings. But you know what? W to him. And John Wall wants to get traded from the Washington Wizards, which is crazy. Might have to do a video on that soon, but I might wait till something actually happens. But I think I'm gonna do this trade. Otto Porter's a 1-year deal. Cristiano Felicio is a 1-year deal. I'm just gonna get rid of Blake Griffin and let the young guys start. So that is gonna be the first 2 trades of the offseason, or of the regular season, I guess, not the offseason. But I kind of want to start these young guys, so I need to fix this rotation real quick because I just want all the young players playing, and then I guess Jerami Grant as well because we paid him $20 million. So yeah, he's starting. He's going to be playing a ton of minutes. Maybe we can make him the next Siakam by the end of this video. So let me see what I can do, and let me fix the rotation real quick. This will be the rotation for season number 1. We're going to roll with Killian Hayes, Alex Caruso, Sekou Doumbouya, Jerami Grant, Mason Plumlee, Okafor, Bradley, Otto Porter, and DeLon Wright just for the season. And Svi Mikhailov's going to get a little bit of minutes as well. So Josh Jackson, he might get some opportunities in Detroit in real life, but I'm just not going to start him. Sadiq Bey. Okay, so I want to send these guys to the G League down here, but I did do that one time and nothing really happened. So I'm not really sure if that's not even a thing anymore once you send guys to the G League if they don't become good from coming back from the G League. But I'm going to send them there anyway and kind of just hope for something to happen. But those guys are both in the G League. Let's see how this first season goes. We should obviously be atrocious, but I'm definitely interested to see, you know, if we can be at least somewhat decent, I guess. So at the end of the season, Trae Young is your MVP. The Hawks actually signed Danilo Gallinari today, which is kind of interesting because it makes me think John Collins might be out the door, unless if they're going to start like Collins and Gallinari together, but I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. But regardless, Rookie of the Year does go to Killian Hayes, 15-8, which is actually really awesome to see, to be honest. Sixth man is Dinwiddie. He wasn't very efficient at all, but we'll work on that. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo, defensive player, Porter's most improved, and Frank Vogel, coach of the year. Let's just simulate these playoffs. Obviously, we were trash. We went 22-60, 13th seed in the East. So yeah, we weren't getting anywhere this season. As the Los Angeles Lakers signing Montrezl Harrell, and obviously they got Schroeder. They got Wesley Matthews today, W by them, and they win the championship. We go 22-60. Let me go look at these stats, man. Did Jerami Grant average like 20? Oh, wait, that's G League. My bad. Let's go to player stats. There we go. 17 from Jerami Grant. So low-key, he led the team. Let's not take that away from him. That's nice. 15 from Killian Hayes. 13, 13, 11, 9, 9. I mean, obviously, we need to work on this team a great deal. This team is trash, but we will keep working. I really hope Killian Hayes can be more efficient with his shooting. He obviously put up a lot of shots because we didn't have a whole lot of offense, but we're going to see what we can do this offseason. So, draft lottery time. We really need a lottery pick to help out this roster. So, we are projected a top 4 pick. Hopefully, we get lucky and jump into the top 3. And yes, we do. We get the 3rd pick in the draft. That is awesome. This is going to be the 2021 draft class. Dwayne Casey, I'm going to keep around. I have a lot of respect for him, so not going to fire him. And then we'll hire Randy Martin. So, like I said, I don't know if that G League thing works anymore because I did try it with Kevin Knox once, and it didn't really make him much better. And yeah, Isaiah Stewart's now a 69 overall, 70 Sadiq Bey. So I think the G League thing is dead, unless if I'm just missing something. I don't think sending players to the G League makes them better. In fact, it made him even worse, both of them. So yeah, that might be a dead thing. I don't think you can send players to the G League and expect them to get good anymore. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I guess it does make sense in a way. But let's go ahead and draft here with this 3rd overall pick and see what falls to us. So at this point, I'm literally taking anything. Best player available is definitely what I'm taking because we, you know, we kind of need a little bit of everything. So Cade Cunningham falls to us. We got Jalen Johnson, Mobley. What else do we got out here? So, okay, so it's between like Jalen Johnson, Evan Mobley, and Cade Cunningham. I did just draft Cade Cunningham in the Hornets rebuild that I did the other day with LaMelo, so I kind of want to pass on him, not going to lie, which is kind of weird to say. He could play the shooting guard, though. Do we start Evan? I mean, we do have Jerami Grant at that power forward spot, and I guess I could continue to start him for the time. I guess I'll take Cade Cunningham, man. I'll take Cade Cunningham. I kind of wanted to avoid him today, potentially, but it's all good. I guess we have an early 2nd round pick as well, which I don't know who any of those guys are, so I'm just going to send to the end on that. So we get Cade Cunningham out of the draft. Jalen Green went number 1 overall. Would definitely would have been my choice if he was still there. But Cunningham, number 1. Knicks get Evan Mobley, Jalen Johnson. Very nice. Jalen Johnson, we maybe could have moved to the 3, but it's all good. So Cunningham, welcome to Detroit. Sekou Naboya accepts his team option. Tony Bradley's a free agent, and then a moratorium day. We probably have a lot of free agents that I just don't even care about. So yeah, there's quite a bit out there. Let me go to salary cap table and make sure we aren't. Let me see what our salary. So Jerami Grant's obviously getting paid a lot of money with 20 million. I am not bringing back Otto Porter, not bringing back him. Crusoe, we can talk about maybe, and then we have 28 million. So I kind of want to get rid of Mason Plumlee as well. I just don't really see him as a long-term fit for this team. Again, I'm just not really sure why he was even signed anyway. We get Jordan Nwora and a 1st round pick from Milwaukee, which actually could be nice. A 1st round pick from Cleveland. Because Mason Plumlee low-key did have a good year for us. So maybe a 1st round pick would be warranted. And the Hornets low-key need a center as of right now. I don't know about in the game right now. But we're going to send him to the Hornets. So we're going to move Cade Cunningham to the 2 guard. And he'll be our shooting guard, I guess. So we'll have Killian Hayes and Cade Cunningham. Do I want DeLon Wright anymore? I don't even think I really want DeLon Wright anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and trade his $8 million salary away as well. We can trade him to the Bucks for a first. Let's trade him to... Let's get Udoka Azubuike. That could be a nice center depth for the future. So, I mean, other than that, we have some small forwards. I don't know if I'm going to continue to start Siku or not. Jerami Grant, Okafor, Udoka. So, yeah, we kind of need a little bit of everything here. So, let me just go into free agency and kind of just go with whatever we can get. So, I'm going to probably offer a lot of young free agents a lot of money. I probably won't get any of them, but Bam Adebayo. Let's try to see if we can snag you. Brandon Ingram. Are you unrestricted? No, he's restricted right now. DeMar DeRozan, Drummond, Fred VanVleet. I'm actually really shocked we haven't gotten Brandon Ingram news yet. I thought he was going to like sign a max like as soon as free agency open, and that just isn't the case just yet. There's Lloyd Markkanen. So we used all of our offers today. Any chance we get any of these guys? Bam. Miami Heat match. Pelicans match. Hawks have matched. So we don't get any of them. That's unfortunate. Okay. Fred VanVleet, we could bring him to Detroit, but I kind of don't want to. Jonathan Isaac, maybe. We could maybe go with that. Just to be a little bit better. We can offer Lauri Markkanen a contract. But then that would kind of take away Jerami Grant's minutes. Do I want to commit to Jerami Grant as starting power forward for the rest of the video? I don't know, but I just am questioning. I just don't know, man. I don't even really know. I'm going to offer OG Anunoby a contract. Why not? He's 24 years old. What's the worst that can happen? Lonzo Ball. We don't need a point guard, though, so probably won't do that. And Luke Kennard. We could bring Luke Kennard back to Detroit. Crispy would be super happy, but unfortunately, I'm just going to pass on it. There's also Malik Beasley, who just got a big payday. I'm not sure why he's in free agency, but he's here regardless. Gary Trent's asking for a lot of money as well. OG, we do not get Jonathan Isaac, but we do get OG Anunoby, which is a W, so not a bad player to bring in at all. And we still have a little bit of money left over, obviously, so we desperately need a center right now. So we're going to have OG Anunoby, Siku Naboya. We don't need a lot of this small forward depth that we have. So let me get a center real quick because that is definitely a huge need. There's Whiteside, Adams, Jarrett Allen, Cousins, Serge Ibaka. You know what? Jarrett Allen's young enough that I'm like, you know what? Let's just offer him a contract. And we do get Jarrett Allen W. So Jarrett Allen, another young center. Hopefully you can grow with the team. So OG Anunoby, Siku, and then Jarrett Allen. So we don't, let's see, what can we do here? I'm going to make a small forward trade for some guard depth, and I think we'll be ready for season number 2. Doing this trade with the Orlando Magic as we get Terrence Ross, which is going to be nice guard depth for the season. And we also get Chuma Okeke, which is, he's actually in 2K. It's been a little bit, but he's actually in the game. I just noticed that out of 2K, which is awesome. So we got Cade Cunningham, we got Terrence Ross, we got Chuma Okeke, Siku Naboya, Jerami Grant, and yeah, I think we're ready for season number 2. We'll probably able to play like Chuma at the backup 4 spot. I don't know, as backup minutes. So point progression's looking pretty good. We have a lot of young players in the roster, which is definitely, I think the Pistons should be taking the real life route, not signing veterans. But let's go ahead and simulate season number 2, and let's see how we do. So at the end of the season, Trae Young once again is your most valuable player. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year, 22 points, 43% from the field, 80% from the free throw line, and 30% from 3. So once again, we have back-to-back Rookie of the Years, which is awesome out of Detroit. And we are currently the 11th seed in the East. So we did not make the playoffs, but we went 38-44, which is definitely improved. So not a bad season by any means. Jerami Grant is starting to prove that he's definitely not worth the money that we gave him. So I don't know what we're going to do with him after this, but let's see who wins the championship real quick. That way we can get into this offseason. We still have a lot of work to do as the Pelicans go on to win the championship with Zion Williamson as your Finals MVP. So in this draft lottery, unfortunately, we are only projected a top 10 pick, which is, you know, sucks, but we do end up with the number 10 pick, which is okay. Staff signing Dwayne Casey. I'm going to go ahead and move on just to give myself the best chance to possibly make the playoffs this season, even though obviously our team isn't very good. And then I'm going to fire both my assistants, I think, because they're not very good either. And we're going to get the best coaching staff money can buy. That way we have the ultimate opportunity to make the playoffs this season. So I'm going to make sure all those guys, we're going to sign Trent Peterson to a deal, and we are ready to go, I think. Let's get Dion Blount, get him in here, and we are ready to go. Let's go to the draft with the 10th pick. I'm kind of wondering, let me see who's out here. So Jaden Hardy, Chet Holmgreen. Yeah, I don't really know a lot about these guys, but I think I might be trading this pick here in order to make our team better, possibly. Let me see what I can do, and hopefully I can find a home with this for this 10th pick. Hitting up the Atlanta Hawks here in order to try to pry John Collins away from them, and they don't agree to that just yet. Yes, they agree. We threw in one more first round pick, and we get John Collins, which is an immediate upgrade in the roster. I feel kind of bad for trading Jerami Grant. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna title this video. I was gonna title it like the Jerami Grant Pistons rebuild, but I just realized halfway through that it just ain't it, man. Grant is a great player and all, but I mean, we're gonna have to see in real life what he can do as a, I don't know, is he gonna be the #1 option in Detroit? I highly doubt it, but he's gonna have a lot of opportunity to shoot the basketball, obviously. But I think we're ready to go, man. I think that was literally the only thing we really needed to do. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we're basically set in stone, but we could probably use like a backup shooting guard. So I'm gonna sign Gary Harris, I think, to a deal, and I think we're gonna be ready to go for season #3. If honestly, man, if nothing else, if we make the playoffs, I'll be super happy with that. We don't even have to win the championship in this video because Detroit is just in the worst kind of way right now. But if we can at least make the playoffs, I'd be super ecstatic about that. I feel like this rotation might be able to get it done. I mean, we got Killian Hayes, Cade Cunningham, OG Anunoby, John Collins, Jarrett Allen, Gary Harris, Siku, Chuma Okeke, and Udoka Azubuike. I mean, Saddiq Bey definitely could get some minutes as well. I feel really bad that I wasn't able to get Saddiq Bey and also Isaiah Stewart some minutes today, but I think I traded Isaiah Stewart earlier. But it's all good at the end of the day. Let's simulate this 3rd season, and like I said, let's at least try to make the playoffs. The end of season #3, Cade Cunningham wins MVP, 27 points, 10.5 assists, 48%, 82%, and 37% from 3. Holmgren's rookie of the year on the Mavericks. Bombo 6-man, Eyes defensive player. Jalen Johnson most improved. Stevenson, I don't even know if I say it. Stevenson Laz, I don't know. Keaton or Kurt Burton's your executive of the year. That's us, man. We went 59-23 this season. That is amazing for what we've been working with from the beginning of the video. So All NBA 3rd team, All NBA 2nd, All NBA 1st. We didn't really have anybody, but we're the 1st seed in the East, man. I said I wanted to make the playoffs. I didn't know we were going to be the 1st seed. That's a W. I love how this video is ending regardless. Killian Hayes with 18, 12, 10, 9, 9, 9, and 5. You know what? I'll take it. Saddiq Bey even chipped in with 2 points per game. Cade Cunningham had an amazing season for us. We are playing the Pacers here, who are heavily rumored to sign Gordon Hayward. Nothing official yet as at the recording of this video, but let's see if we can beat the Indiana Pacers here as we beat them in 5 games, and we're on to the 2nd round to play the Cavaliers, who have Kevin Love and they have Hunter now. Drummond, Okoro, Kevin Porter, Devontae Graham. Wow, interesting lineup they have. And we beat them in 6 games, and we're in the Eastern Conference Finals to play the Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving, LeVert, KD, Perry, Clint Capella, Jordan, Claxton, Chris Dunn, and Denzel Valentine. Let's go simulate game 1. They won game 1. We won game 2. Game 3 goes to them. Game 4 goes to us. We're up 3-2, and we are in the NBA Finals playing the Denver Nuggets, who have Jamal, Moses Moody, Porter, Randall, Jokic, Boston, Cousins, RJ, and Bol Bol. So RJ and Bol Bol are starting to come around for the Nuggets. Okay, let's simulate game 1. We won game 1. Game 2 goes to them. Game 3 goes to us. Can we go up 3-1? Nope. Even series. 3-2 for us. Can we win in 6 games? We are champions, baby. The Detroit Pistons are NBA champions. Cade Cunningham is your finals MVP. I mean, I feel like we put together a really good roster. I'm still not sure what I'm going to title this video, but regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like if you did, subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, this is Crushables. I'm saying peace.